In the last video, I talked about the fabric mesh panels of this case, and the really interesting thing about this design is that TRYX actually came up with something to compensate for that. And this is when they designed the TRYX cross flow fan, or the TCF. Instead of having to solely rely on the front fans for air intake, the system gets help from the cylindrical TCF fan mounted along the front side of the case, which pushes unrestricted airflow towards the internal components. We've got a pretty hot running system here with a Zotac Solid RTX 5090 paired with a Ryzen 7 9800X3D that's cooled by TRYX's own Stage IO. So I ran some testing to see if the TRYX crossflow fan actually made a difference. I used multiple different fan configurations for Cinebench 2026 multi-core testing, just to see how the TCF would do in just different scenarios. With the bottom case fans for the GPU turned off, I tested a few different scenarios. Running the system with the front fans on, both with and without the fabric mesh panel, running the front fans off with the TCF on, and then cycling through the different speed modes of the crossflow fan with the front fans on as well. So the TCF has 3 different fan speed modes that you can select with this little switch on the bottom of the unit. So right now it's at the lowest setting, which is Eco mode, which has the fan spin up to 1100 RPM. If you go to the middle, which is a default, it's performance mode, which can have the fan spin up to 1800 RPM. And in overdrive mode, you can have the fan expect to spin up to 2500 RPM. What I found very surprising is that when I only ran the front fans on, there's only a 0.1 degrees Celsius difference between having the front fans run on with and actually without the panels. It seems like there's little to no bottleneck with this fabric panel, which is really great news for people who actually want to front mount some fans on here. To make things easy, I'll just throw everything on the screen. These are the temps that I got. With the front fans off, I got 85.5 degrees on Eco, 85.1 on Performance, and 84.7 on Overdrive. With the front fans on, I was able to get 83.9 degrees on Eco, 83.6 degrees on Performance, and 83.1 on Overdrive. Now the difference isn't crazy, but there was consistency across the different runs and levels of testing that I did with the case and the airflow. It did help push more cold air into the system, and that's really the idea of the crossflow fan. One thing I almost forgot to mention, TRYX did say that under normal operations in Eco mode, the TCF has a 20 decibel sound profile, with the case fans blaring as well as the TCF in overdrive mode. It was comparatively quiet, and here's what I mean. But having the TCF installed does have its limitation. So in the next video, we'll take a deeper dive into the fan setup and the cooling configuration that the FLOVA supports, depending on how you want to build your PC. So now that you guys got to see the test results of using the crossflow fan with different configurations, would you guys want to run this in your case, or would you stick to traditional fans? Let us know in the comment section down below. We'll see you in the next one.